investors who had more time during COVID and decided to come in, and they were either buying stocks directly or buying in and out of mutual funds. Making money from the market seemed really easy. Is that time over?
Retail investors during such time handily beat fund managers, by the way. And they feel that fund managers are useless because all the fund
20% मेरे stock पे मिल रहा है.
My son, who's 13 years old, he's managing his younger brother's money already, outperforming over the last just 9 months by 25 percentage points.
Your elder son is managing your younger son's
and
money.
elder sister's money.
Okay.
And outperforming by 25%.
He's outperforming you also.
Our team is hardly, our team, compared to him, our team might be outperforming by 3 to 4 percentage points over this time period. To him, he's God's gift to mankind. Outperforming by such huge. Now, he'll obviously over time come to learn that markets aren't so favorable to small caps, because that's the area where he would typically, retail investors in general tend to invest in smaller caps, which have done phenomenally well. Plus, if you had some sectoral concentration on top of it, that would have worked in your favor. So that, I think, should at least normalize. More normal environment where large, mid, small more or less move in line can be a reasonable expectation from you.
Most mutual fund managers will tell you that compounding over long periods of time, if you're getting 12% to 13, 14% kind of returns from equities, you're well off.
Absolutely.
But then we got greedy. We've gotten used to at least 20%, 25%. So what is the new reset that we have to go back to?
If you see over the last 40 years, markets delivered close to around 14% return, but it includes the 80s and 90s where inflation was higher. Over the last 30 years, 20 years, it's been around 12% return. Going forward, assuming an inflation regime which is more in the 4 to 5% range rather than 5 to 7% range, I think a 10 to 11% return from equity markets over the next 5, 10, 15 years is a reasonable base case expectation.
10 to 11%. When people hear you say that, half of them will be pulling their hair out saying,
Pre-tax.
Prashant, what is Prashant saying?
Pre-tax. Nowadays, we have to, unlike in the past,
exactly,
now we have to pay
12.5% tax. Assuming it remains 12.5%.
Post-tax, if you earn 10% going forward, it will be a very good outcome.